time's for real. Are you guys ready? Okay then, begin!
The ultimate battle between God and man! A battle! It's time to duel! Let's begin!
May the best man win. I intend to.
Venomous! Roll battle!
それでは第9回戦
この発旋風
Happy Wednesday roundtable here. Made Spider Can't Hear it, Cayman AK. You know, follow Blerd Cartel everywhere, especially on YouTube with the numbers that go with the 1K, taking Watson's line. So that's what we're trying to do on here. I mean, you can follow us and the other plethora of shows that we do have. I mean, you can follow Blerd Official on YouTube and blerd.com, get merch, read articles, and you can watch the shows on there also. You know what I mean? Hollywood Sensei hosting What It Sound Like, album reviews, vocalist tournament, music news, all that jazz. Get all that Thursdays, 9:30, and also Welcome to Hollywood before that, so you get double dose of the Hollywood Sensei. Honey and Cocoa podcast will be on Fridays at 9:30 Eastern time, but you know it's gonna be a little late getting on. But they're early for them because they're on the West. So you know, stay up, watch them, have a good time, all that. Making me a sense Saturdays at 8. Tapping no capping at I think Fridays at like 11 and shit. So you up? Go watch them. Now the Blerd Syndicate, they're always on with us. And Wife Reviews will be back this Sunday, 8 p.m. And Friday night, I mean, come on, we got All Out review, preview, Payback preview. Punk got fighting this nigga he suspended, and then you know, and just to break up the monotony of the nonsense with that, I want to do Prime versus Prime. So Prime AEW wrestlers versus Prime WWE wrestlers. So that's what I want to do for that. But we got the round table, everybody here. Hollywood Sensei already mentioned you, but you know, where you can find you at?
Definitely, you know, Hollywood Sensei the Blerd Cartel. Follow me on TikTok, Hollywood_Sensei215. And also check out the What It Sound Like podcast tomorrow. We're interviewing DJ Taylor Senpai tomorrow, so come through, watch us, and subscribe to the YouTube channel.
Ebony Moonbeam, 1/3 of Wife Reviews.
Hey everybody, you already know I'm Ebony Moonbeam. You can find me at Ebony_Moonbeam on all social media platforms, and as well as Sunday Wife Reviews. We have a fun little episode for you guys, so be sure to check that out. We also now have a Facebook page, so be sure to go like and follow that, please and thank you. And yeah, it's Wednesday, so let's do it.
Red Watson watching the great. There's an underscore somewhere, but don't mind it.
Watson _ the great. They haven't changed it on YouTube yet. You can find me there on TikTok and or YouTube. I've just been posting like crazy and experimenting, trying to get to a good old 1K. So yeah, find me there. Other than that, if you need a DJ, hit me up. If you need somebody for AV, hit me up. I know I'm in Chicago area, but let me know.
We got Block Party Bar Mitzvah.
Deserved.
Family Reunion, Dodgeball Tournament. He's going to host it. Hit him up. Keem's here today. How you feeling?
Doing pretty good. Isekai Keem. One Piece live. It's coming out very, very soon, aka in about a couple of hours. I will have reviews dropping along that with other random One Piece stuff on all socials, primarily be on TikTok, YouTube, and Twitter. I'll be talking shit on Twitter, so at Isekai Keem on all socials.
All right, give us all the the at and that so we could support. You know what I'm saying?
Isn't
Support
it
us, we
X
support
now?
y'all.
Isn't it X now, not Twitter?
I'm not calling that shit.
Yeah, it's definitely
Yeah, I ain't
X.
calling that shit at all.
X,
Respect the X. Respect
Let me
the
pull
X.
up X.com. No, nah.
XXX.com. If you
Listen,
you know,
Triple
you know.
in your browser, something else popping up. I'm good. It's
Listen,
Twitter.
I'm gonna call him.
right?
Menace is here.
Y'all know to find me on TikTok, Menace Society 3. Let me get to that 16K because I swear to God, I'm right there at it. I'll be on this on Wednesdays. I'll be on Friday Night Year on Fridays. And then on Saturdays, I'll be on Player Shows Anime. So you can catch me on any one of them talking shit, shutting people down. I do it all, man.
And Mr. Blerd Syndicate himself.
So we all socials is the Blerd Syndicate. I know we have actually another episode of our Black D&D that we have coming out. We also have Victory Road, a gaming podcast that comes out every usually Thursday. And then we have With the BS whenever I get time to. So that comes out then too. So check us out on all socials at the Blerd Syndicate.
Yes, sir. So today we're gonna talk about transformations in anime. So not comparing them, just like, oh, Gear 5 was more iconic than Super Saiyan, blah blah blah. You know, regular conversation. We'll just talk about designs, powers, drawbacks. It's like, was it too much transformations in the show? Was it just right? Did the main character just have the best thing? You know, we're gonna talk about it all. I think the show that did the animations through transformations is Dragon Ball. I mean, it got so bad it was a color swap at that point. So it's like you had red, you had blue, and you get orange, you get white. So I guess we can start with Z. So how y'all feel the designs for the transformations? Even I guess Piccolo merging with Nail. I don't know if that really counts for anything, or even Frieza's stages of his transformations, like aesthetically, were they aesthetically pleasing? So Super Saiyan 1 was the most aesthetically pleasing transformation, I guess. It's a look.
Now we turn on Super Saiyan 4.
I know there's a non-canon event. Negroes love Super Saiyan 4. I don't know where. I'm just saying, but how y'all feel about Dragon Ball and how they handled Z and how they handled the transformation?
I think for the time that it was and that style of animation, I don't know, for me personally, I'm a fan of that gritty, kind of not right animation, if that makes sense. So what they had going on with Super Saiyan 1, Super Saiyan 2, with the hair and how it the subtle detail, how it flowed, and kind of how they were just swole. I miss that subtle detail. I ain't gonna lie. I miss how they was built swole back in Dragon Ball Z like that.
You talking super trunks, like creatine trunks, like that one?
I'm talking about
the 1.5.
That juicing trunks.
How they was, just how Tien was just built. You know what I'm saying? How Goku was. You know what I'm saying? Just as a whole, when this man's fighting Frieza, I mean, his shoulders are like golden though, the subtle details like that. And I think especially during that time of Dragon Ball Z, where it was where you take someone like Frieza, where it was you look at Frieza when he's in his first form. You expect him to be scary, but then when he goes to the second form, that's a whole different level of what you knew him being scary as to now looking at him as nah, this motherfucker is actually terrifying. Then form 3 is man, okay, whatever.
That motherfucker was ugly.
Yeah, form 3 was nasty. But when he got to his final form and it made sense. It was real simple, but it
Final
made
form
sense.
was Frieza clean as fuck.
That's what I'm saying. This final form Frieza was this is what it should look like to be a final boss. He has no crazy theatrics, no crazy horns. This is just him. You know what I'm saying? He looks like he should be the emperor of the universe. That's just my take on it, though. I think for the time that it was, they were good. But if you were to try to do that same shit nowadays, it probably wouldn't get the same.
So I like the transformations. Though I've seen a conversation recently about there not being enough diversity in the transformations, they're all pretty much the same, but different colors and stuff like that. But I I'm a strong believer that if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And I think that it was something that worked for Dragon Ball Z. Just like Menace said, the time period, the type of anime Z was, which was gritty for shonen anime at the time. And so you didn't need all these extra things. And I think that shows that they did something right, to the point where, as fans of Dragon Ball Z, we're not saying, okay, when are we going to get something different? Like at this point, as long as he does something different and he looks maybe a little bit cooler, then we're kind of cool with it. And so I think that it didn't need to do too much. I do appreciate the diversity in the change of Frieza's forms over time, even going into like Super, where he has like his gold form and stuff. I do think that they've been showing in the manga that we're going to see a couple of different transformations of a lot of the different characters that aren't going to be what we're kind of used to. I still miss the Great Ape transformation. I wish that we would see that again, but you know, Toriyama.
I didn't want to ask everybody. Do you think Mystic Gohan was a downgrade or like an upgrade? Because I'll just like clean he looked, I guess.
Definitely upgrade.
Visually, I think it's a downgrade. Visually,
my right, you about to cook or?
Oh yeah, because this goes along with my spiel. I feel as though after looking back, all the Dragon Ball transformations were hit or miss. That was literally, they were hit or miss. It wasn't like by the time we got to the Android saga, to me they're starting to run out of ideas. Like once of course we remember Super Saiyan, the Frieza transformations, the Pika transformations, but then we remember they did have Super Trunks, bulking up his muscles like he was SpongeBob off of the muscle building episode. Or we still had ones like Zarbon, just become a monster, that works. Like we have other transformations. We have all of Boo's transformations, depending on how you want to look at them, how you want to aesthetically see whether they looking good or what was just cool or what they actually did. To where Super Saiyan 3, I personally hate Super Saiyan 3. I'm not gonna hold you. Like the whole muscular, no eyebrows, caveman look. I can never get with that. I really can't. I hate that look completely. And so just by the time they got to the end of Z, it was like, just make him a kid and be done with it. So it almost just started to run out of ideas. So they were hit or miss to me. And Ultimate Gohan, I just feel like that was a failure. I'm not even gonna hold you. Like it just, other than the aura and just the fact of he's basically Super Saiyan 2, just keep his hair black. That's it. Like we had more, we enjoyed more of how Gohan acted during that time than the actual transformation itself. It was like, okay, Gohan on that swag's the best. That's what we on. Like we ain't worried about he looks cool. Nobody care about how Gohan looks. Other than the fact he was wearing his dad's clothes. Like that's about it. Like so, like to me, just the transformations at a certain point they got to be hit or miss. First it was good, it was nice. Especially if we go into some of the movies, some of the transformations they had some of the movies, and that was rough. We go to Lord Slug, and we're seeing Goku with golden aura, but he's still regular. Like at a certain point, it's just like, all right, I guess we're gonna get what we're gonna get at this point. So it'll hit or miss for me.
I hate Ultimate Gohan form.
Watson, what's your take on Cell and his transformations? Like, was it just the same as Frieza, or just like got ugly and then it got like oof?
His ugliness was a little bit better than Frieza's.
His ugliness was better than Frieza's.
It was pretty much the same type of transformation. So you know what I'm saying? Like,
what does that mean? His ugliness was better.
So his third transformation, right, as like Frieza's, he was just a bulky dude. He didn't have no long head, no like nothing weird going on. He was built bulkier, but I think Cell was the same type of progression with Frieza.
I didn't appreciate the Negro lips they put on stage 2 Cell. Look, I mean that's just me. They didn't don't make the face.
They did though. They did though.
This is a violation button. It's fine. It's fine.
I'm not gonna what you mean, but
he did.
They gave them popo lips.
They did, yeah.
The disrespect.
They sure did. Yo, Perfect Cell was legit. The only thing I have a drawback on is that music. It's a little awkward for me, but
Got the best music in the show.
I like Cell. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. You got that's fair.
No, he don't. Cell does not have the best music. Stop.
he
Who else got
don't.
who else got his own team?
Good music though.
Vegeta has the best music.
Absolutely. My man has the best music. He does.
She got that.
He does.
He had a team. I don't remember that
Bad
joint.
though. Cell wasn't bad though.
He had that before he says his speech, and then he gets.
It's not the best.
Yeah.
Vegeta easy.
Halia Sensei, do you think limiting Vegeta's transformations was a good call or a bad call? Don't let him go 3. Wait till Super to give him red hair. You know, just like wait till Broly moving to give him red hair. I mean, just like.
Was it a good thing or a bad thing?
It was.
Because he was on them PEDs like Trunks.
Yeah, the super. I always thought the Super Vegeta transformation. I never liked that joint, but I do agree that it was better to just wait till we got the Super, and we can see the red, the Super Saiyan blue. Ultimately,
I did that myself. You can always call me. Okay.
We'll get to see Ultra Ego soon. But yeah, I don't think I want to see Vegeta in the Super Saiyan 3. I don't really like Super Saiyan 3. Like that design is trash.
It's
like,
not having eyebrows, man.
Yeah.
It's the eyebrows.
I just the eyebrows, the hair, everything. It's cheeks.
Y'all hate 3, but nobody knows talk about 4 with the nipple joint, the furry.
Right now,
the furry nipples.
Listen, the best transformation is Super Saiyan 4, bro.
It really is.
Yeah, Joe got the furry too with the nipples out, bro.
Don't forget, you got the baddie eyeliners on.
Yeah. Like, come on, that's the worst transformation.
You can't have a caveman nipple. That's crazy.
That's kind of wild.
We can't go back to the roots.
Real quick, Sensei Akeem, do you think they hold Trunks the worst at just like the most like as like an aesthetic look from when he was in Z to Super? None of his transformation could really save him in Super because we want that denim sleeveless Levi set he had on in the BoJack movie. Okay. He couldn't even get a swag back from the Frieza of the Android saga when he had the Castle Corp jacket on. So
Bring back long bob trunks. Not Doma bob trunks. Long bob trunks.
Saying armor trunks with the when he should have had a do-rag coming out that time chamber, but you know that's just me.
Aesthetically speaking, Trunks came in the game just trashing everybody. Like, yo, who the fuck is he? Fucking jacket. Bob was bobbing for real. Like, he came in killing this shit. Everyone was like, yo, bull tough. Transformation wise,
it wasn't it.
I was trying to find something nice to say. I couldn't. Damn.
Damn.
I mean, remember the kid Trunks with Gotenks confusion was cool. But Trunks as a standalone, Trunks has never reached any peaks, any heights. He came in on some my future's, not promised. Help me out, and he kind of just dipped at that. So like, listen, Trunks is somebody that they could develop that. He's getting loved, his parents love him. That's a plus. His parents love him.
Rare in this show.
Just say the Syndicate Geekster Philly Anime Boy. So we get on to the next show real quick. What side character had the best transformation? Like Garbon, stuff like that.
Oh, Janemba. He went from the fat house, the hot little fat John to the contact.
Favorite. Janemba's
everything.
Since the Syndicate, you got a side character with the best transformation.
I'm gonna have to read Philly Anime Bowl.
Oh,
you going Janemba? Geekster.
Now we turn on nigga Frieza.
He went from the regular white and purple to black.
Is he a side character at this point? I don't know.
He's not a side character.
I don't like Frieza's color schemes. This transformation, they're just color changes.
Cooler was solid.
Cooler was solid.
Yeah.
But I just consider that just like another Frieza.
Exactly. That's just a recolor.
So real quick, somebody with more transformations than Goku.
Hold on. What's a recolor? Frieza? I'm cooler.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit.
Hey, Bleach got some of the best transformations in there.
We talking about this.
So
Absolutely.
how like throughout these transformations for Ichigo, like the aesthetic is better or worse? Did the powers get better or worse? I'm not the Bleach guy, so I mean.
Okay, so aesthetically, it kept getting better. Power wise, let's remove Fullbringer out of this because, yeah. So other than that, power wise, it kept getting better.
I ain't gonna lie. I like the Fullbringer. It was something way different. It didn't look like the typical his samurai type joint.
No.
He's like more ninja.
Fullbringer looks a lot like his look now, actually.
I can't hold you. To me, Ichigo hits a triangle. It hits a certain height.
You talking about regular Ichigo right now? Look like Fullbringer? No.
And after Basta Lorda, it just goes all the way down to it. By the time we make it to Horn of Salvation, it's just trash. I'm not gonna hold you. Like, it's a triangle.
Yeah,
it just hits a triangle for me.
I think by the time he gets to like true Shikai Ichigo, that's whenever he starts to like really get like them peak transformations. Like he kind of does one of these shits where it's like. Then it dips down up here, then kind of crashes a little bit. Then
exactly.
That's just kind of how it is for Ichigo.
That thing around his neck looks like what he has on his neck now. That's what I'm talking about.
The one thing I liked about
I don't like this final Bankai joint either. I ain't care for that design either. The half horn joint and all that shit. I like that joint kind of weak.
The one thing I liked about like the transformations, they had different abilities that went with them. You know what I mean? Because like. When you look at Dragon Ball Z, the only thing you got was more power. You know what I mean? There wasn't different abilities or there wasn't different things that kind of came with it.
We talking about Ichigo?
No. You said with Dragon Ball.
Different abilities. That's all I saw. Dragon Ball, it's different recolorations and just a little bit like power up. Same Kamehameha, but now it's times 10, times 100, 15. Versus
Syndicate was cooking in my is like what you put in that pan.
I'm saying like Ichigo got more techniques with Dragon Ball. I'm like, no, he didn't. Ichigo got the same two techniques his entire anime.
But in the Vasto Lord form, he has a Zero.
In the Vasto Lord form, the Zero is not something he can normally even use until the end
he's
of
talking
his
in different forms. He's talking about how a form gives you a different ability rather than
matter of fact, the form, the Zero isn't even. It's the hollows. Like, no, I'm not counting that. Like, Ichigo himself has two techniques. He has a Getsuga Tensho and a Flash Step. That's it.
They just got more powerful over time.
If we harping on Goku for having 10 times Kamehameha waves, I'm gonna harp on Ichigo for having a hollow mask infused Getsuga Tensho. The same thing.
It's the same thing. That's all nothing different.
Oh, now we trying to get
Ichigo just stronger now. He's who he's supposed to be.
I don't know. Maybe it's the way they do it. Maybe it's the way they do the transformations. It doesn't feel the same.
He fought. To me, it felt like he fought differently in different forms.
Exactly. It does.
Well, yeah, the way he fights was different, sure. But just pure matter of fact, the way he fights is different, like based on the form. Regular Bankai is all speed because his Bankai is based on speed. Still gets good Tensho. The Hollow Mask is still Ichigo. The Basta Lord form is his hollow, so it's more brutal and more bloodthirsty, and that's not him at all. And that's the only time we've ever seen that version of Ichigo. The other versions, same Ichigo, same gets potential. They just look different. So if I'm gonna harp on Goku for having a Kamehameha wave, a 10 times Kamehameha wave, a skating along Kepler's blast Kamehameha wave, a warp Kamehameha, if I'm gonna harp on those, I'm gonna harp on Ichigo for the same way for only having two techniques the entirety of the manga.
I just don't think they look different enough for us to feel like it matters there compared to with Ichigo.
Maybe
I just feel like it felt different.
And plus, I don't necessarily think that, like, this is in my opinion, I don't think that in terms of Dragon Ball, each transformation has to have like a specific set type of like techniques or moves that correlate to that, transformation. Like Goku can have the same movesets, but I do get where people, talk about like where nowadays the transformation just like, color swaps and all that. But like at the same time, when you really pay attention to like some of the transformations, it's like up until about God, it's like he's then used, it's like Super Saiyan Blue is incorporating the actual Super Saiyan abilities and transformation with the God technique and the God power. So once he's able to enhance that, then he's able to figure out, okay, I can then stack my OG technique, Kaioken, with this now ability. And it's like I don't find that color swap. I find that him literally advancing what he's now learning he can advance on, which is new power, new techniques, which then lead to new power levels. Like that's how I look at it, though.
Well, I feel like they don't really explain that though. Like, you know what I mean? It's just like it's just them still doing the same thing. So like the way you explain it is much better than how they do in the show. So like you got to connect the dots more to be okay, he's doing something else besides him just being, you know, because as far as animation is concerned, he's still the same. You know, he's not moving to the point where we can't see him. You know what I mean? He's still doing the same shit.
He's just stronger.
Yeah, technically UI is it's not a transformation, it's a technique, right?
Correct. So are we saying that Dragon Ball Z transformations have more meaning behind them than the Bleach ones?
Well,
I don't think so. No.
As far as like the Hollows and Stern Runners, like who has the best transformations, like as Spadas and all that other stuff.
Them Stern Runner ones are wild, boy.
Man, I ain't gonna lie.
Stern Ritter, you go from a regular black bull from a gun to a goddamn chicken dragon. Them things.
Bargon got one of the best transformations in Bleach period.
Bargon's is clean.
Yeah, that Bargon transformation is nasty.
I ain't gonna hold you. That chicken dragon one, boy. I ain't gonna lie. They got me. How you turn to a moth cross with a chicken and you a sniper? And I'm like, a moth?
That don't even make sense. I think they trying to be low key. I mean, he black chicken. You know, I ain't want to say nothing.
Shout out to BMT.
I see where you're going. I understand.
But let me get into the One Piece Negroes because you know your man.
What transformations?
Luffy's birthday.
What transformations? Man, okay. Let's go ahead and start it right now. Let's go ahead and start the beef right now. Luffy has the worst transformations out of the big three, bar none. It's not even close. He has the worst. He has the worst.
That one there was a violation. Personally, I wouldn't.
I have permission to disagree.
Absolutely.
That is not no violation. That is not no violation.
That's not violation.
That's not a violation.
I agree. That's some ugly ass
We can't hear you. You should talk louder.
Gear 2, Gear 3, Gear 4 all look like trash. Let's just go ahead and start that off of being. Gear 3 ain't nothing but him inflating his hands. Gear 2 is nothing but a color swap of him glowing pink and steaming. And Gear 4 is different versions, like from Snake Man to no power. It's just, but he basically blows himself up like a balloon, or the hockey covers his hand. That's it. But it looks ugly. They all look ugly. You're not gonna tell me none of Gear 2, 3, and 4 compete with anything of Ichigo's or anything for Naruto.
None of
they don't even get close. So the only one that we discussing about is Gear 5. And Gear 5, yes, Gear 5 is solid, but that's it. That's it. So he has the worst by far.
Put the picture back up, Cam.
I give you Gear 2.
Put the picture back up.
3,
hold on. Geester, what are you trying to say with your?
Okay, in some things I agree with the master of observation hockey. But yes, each ability had a fundamental component that enabled him to defeat warlords and other people like him. Whether it be speed, enhanced speed, durability, enhanced strength, or enhanced use of hockey and stuff like that. All of that played a fundamental component, and then with his awakening to where his mind and body matches up with the power of his devil fruit, that's a big deal. I'm not saying compete with everything else, but it helps him get to where he needs to go, you know?
Okay. Counter argument for that. The problem with that, Gear 2 and Gear 3 both came out of complete error. So like that buildup is already a problem. And you ain't gonna see him deny that Gear 2 and 3 came out of complete error. At least with Gear 4, we know where he trained that from. Gear 2 and 3, complete error. Came out of nowhere for one. Then so that's one. And then 2, the unique aspects of Gear 2 and Gear 3 and Gear 4 are not unique to Luffy. Hockey is not unique to Luffy. Only his Devil Fruit abilities are unique to him, but the specific things of hockey and the way he defeated the warlords, multiple other people have those same things.
If all the gears look bad, then who has the best transformations in
One Piece? Most people don't transform, but if I gotta pick somebody, Kaido.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Absolutely.
You
can't beat
I ain't gonna lie. I like that hybrid form. That joint pretty tough. That and I like about Lucci joint too. I ain't gonna lie. I like the Thundercat.
Lucci's a solid too. Like most of them, the best transformations are probably some of the beast-like transformations. Like I think those are some of the best ones. Not the giraffe dude. We ain't talking about the giraffe dude, but like some of the beast ones look pretty nice.
Okay, so I'll take on that.
I like
So
page one.
Both of the zone transformations, like whether the full beast or partial beast, definitely take it. Aesthetically speaking, Luffy does not have the best looking transformations out of the top three. I won't even listen. Super One Piece fan over here. I'm not going to give him that.
Okay.
Now, with that being said, when he does transform, we kind of know what to expect was going to happen. Like when it's Super Saiyan, we go from Super Saiyan 1 to Super Saiyan 2 to Electric Blue. We're not sure what changed, what improved. Super Saiyan 3, his hair got longer. What's changed, what's improved, we're uncertain. When it comes to him going to Gear 3rd, you understand he strengthened a particular muscle, a particular area. We know what type of attack was expect. We know what's going to happen. When it comes to Gear 4, we know, okay, cool, he's bigger, he's bulkier, he's tankier. So we know what to expect. So it's more visually, I feel like we know, we can follow a little better. But as far as looks, hands down, the other niggas got it. But for One Piece, I give Luffy, his props along with that. But yeah, just for the ability for everyone to follow along with it and how the visual is what it is. Like you see this, it is what it is. It's not like, oh shit, his power level's 20,000 times higher now. No, nigga, his arm got jacked as fuck. He want to hit harder. And that's
it's more simple and straightforward. It is very true. It's more simple and straightforward than the other one. That's true. Just I wish aesthetically it was better than waiting 20 years to get the first aesthetically pleasing looking one. I can give more props to. I can give actual props to parts of Gear 5. I can't give props to nothing 2, 3, and 4. Well, maybe Gear 2. I didn't even hate Gear 2 other than the fact that it came out of nowhere and people were trying to explain it off of a non-canon movie. Other than that, like I didn't. Gear 2, okay, fine. You got something. The way they made his theme was okay, cool. But
Gear 2 is KO County.
I mean, that's one that people have made some of those arguments that there are parts of Gear 2 and maybe even Gear 5 that steal from Dragon Ball. There are people that make those arguments. I'm not making that, but Gear 5 suspiciously reminds me of Ultra Instinct Master. I mean, Gear 5 does suspiciously remind me of Ultra Instinct Master sometimes. But no.
Any other One Piece transformation takes?
Gear 2 is genius. That's my response.
Gear 2 is genius. Gear 2 is
let's
strong word.
Let's go to your boy up here. Let's go Naruto.
So if we talk about out of nowhere transformations, right? If we talk about
a lot of
one of them ones.
Oh, wait. I'll be real. Naruto's a mid. I mean, like I'm not gonna sit here and try to jack them. They mid. Like they're mid. It's like over the course. It's like a seesaw. Like okay, one tail, okay, a little below.
Before you get to Naruto itself, I did want to
don't you bring up Sasuke? Bruh, stop
it. It was so ugly.
Stop.
Yeah, everybody know that y'all trash. He got the big hand clappers on his back. Like, no, I'm good, bro.
I'm just saying his hair grew out. He had the wings. He put the Maybelline on his face. I'm gonna kill this bitch.
My man had bat wings on his back, bro. That ain't cool.
That's peak transformation.
That one there was a violation. Personally, I wouldn't have it. And
ain't no way you just said peak transformation.
Yeah, wait, who said that one?
I'll say OG Naruto had like the peak transformations, I guess, like One Tails, Gaara, the Sound 4. I think their curse seal transformations are kind of peak. I mean,
only like the Spider Bull and Kimimaro.
Bleach absolutely has all of them beat.
Even though he had bone cancer, it was still pretty dope.
OG Naruto, they were solid.
I don't know, not
they were just all right. Like they weren't bad, but they're not like. Ooh.
Yeah, I definitely.
Like you don't see people walking around with him in that form on their T-shirt. So that should say it right there.
I only like the transformation Naruto had at the end of Shippuden when he combined the tailed beast chakra with the 6 paths. Like, I like it. And on top of that, the drip was legendary. I don't care what nobody says.
Are we jacking any of the Jin Cherokee transformations? I mean, except for Killer Bee. We all know Killer Bee's clean.
Okay, the 2 tails is clean.
Shit,
2 tails is clean. I like the blue tiger cat. I can't hold you on that. The 2 tails is nice. Other than One Tail, Gaara, it was so
10 tails Madara, 10 tails Obito.
Yeah, Madara is clean. Like I will say the 10 tails.
Everything Madara does is.
I'm gonna be honest. I do kind of fuck with like the over. I know it's not like the actual tail beat transformation, but I do fuck with like the chakra version of Kurama that Naruto like had when he was fighting Sasuke. Like, I think that shit's pretty fire.
That KCM.
It's just
Well, the one tail basically.
Yeah.
So, like, in terms of power sets, like, I guess you can only use Naruto at this point. It's like, the more tails he got, like, the different shit he does. I don't really think he did anything different. He was just, like, a stronger nigga, I guess, at that point. But
just doing my man wave every time.
By being an Uzumaki clan member, and then
no different than the Rasengan.
Basically,
it's with different elements.
You get a Rasengan. That's all.
I like that. I like Sage the 6 path clue. I like that game.
I do like that.
Hey, did y'all see that video where what is it? Shikamaru was like, "Hey, this guy he can't be beat with Rasengans," and he's like,
"What you mean?
What you mean? Like, maybe I should develop one that can beat him." Yeah.
He said, what makes this nigga Rasengan proof?
I've sure seen that. But I ain't gonna lie, KCM2, whenever he first linked with Kurama and when he was fighting Obito, that shit was pretty clean. Whenever Kakashi was looking at him, he thought he was looking at his sensei, that shit was fire.
What about Sage Mode Kabuto? I think that was
okay. That was just weird.
That was ugly. That was weird.
Snake out the stomach.
They got me.
Did he have a dick or something? Snake out of his shoulder, yeah, but the snake was coming out of his stomach. That was a problem.
They got me with that one. I was like, okay.
Yeah, that whole snake come out his stomach just threw off the whole joint. Like they could have made it his tail or something. Like they could have rearranged that shit.
Yeah, that would have been cool.
I think y'all capping. Y'all low key fuck with that joint for real.
Oh no,
absolutely not.
Man. Just keep it a buck. We on the podcast. I mean, it's a safe space.
Is it a safe space?
It's not.
Don't try and pull us into your crap.
The gaslighting is real. I mean, if you look at it,
you keep trying to force us back to the track.
I'm
telling you, look at that John Peak.
Look at the lipstick, bro.
Hey, my boy all emo, like yo. That's why. No.
Ebony, the lipstick matches his hair though.
I don't know. I feel. In my opinion,
no, it doesn't.
I think Jiraiya.
Don't try to bring me into this.
It does not.
Who said
my lipstick matching my hair?
I did. I said. I don't know. In my opinion, I think Jiraiya's Sage transformation. That shit nasty. That shit is not.
The big bumpy nose.
No,
I mean, if you're giving me a reason to shit on Jiraiya, I'll do it. It's no problem.
The fact that we cannot even say this man's name without just blasphemy. Oh my god!
It wasn't all that great though, to be honest with you.
And he always tags in on this.
I'm just saying, Jiraiya wasn't all that great. Jiraiya wasn't all that great.
Horrible teacher, horrible sensei.
Yes, all trash.
Yeah, like a lot of shonen teachers.
Only.
This ain't a new trope.
That means
only teacher worse than Jiraiya is All Might.
No. I'm gonna throw him up there. But you want worst teacher? Gojo. Soon he got locked up and shit hit the fan.
Gojo beat up both of his students, so listen, man.
It don't mean nothing. As soon as he got locked up, the shit hit the fan. All his students start getting off. Everybody around him start getting off. That's why he's a bad teacher.
That's the big John.
Look, that would never happen with Yami. Yami's a prime example of how a teacher should be. Every time my students get fucked up, I'm coming in and I'm fucking you up. Everybody else teachers be like, oh, yeah, let me go on bathroom break. Let them fight them for 500 episodes. Get all them cut off.
We're over here making him his personal bathroom boy, okay? Don't get me wrong. Black Clover Squad is tough. But Yami got carried off.
Yami did a lot of teaching, though. Let's not do that.
No, Yami did a lot of teaching.
Yami does a lot of
He did a lot of teaching, and he always show up on the front line. Name one time Yami didn't show up on the front line.
Man. He was crucified?
Man,
that's the latest chapter.
Yami just won.
It's not like Yami wasn't caught off guard. They already beat They had already beat one of the Spade Kingdoms, so let's not act like he didn't just get caught off guard. They had just did all of this shit to beat this one guy, and then randomly another nigga that's just as strong shows up unfazed and is like, "Hey,
now it's
done." Like,
the nigga got one
When
shot.
those two bees to come help
I don't
there.
think Yami had anything to do with the Spade Kingdom niggas, but I'm just saying, never mind. But
you don't think what?
He did,
Man, Yami continuously pushes us to push past his limits.
100%.
Not
Yami
by
just
the things
says
that he says,
limits
but
right
he
here,
shows
right
it
now.
to him, and he puts trust in his student and not blind trust. He believes that he can get better.
Yami know that he got
real
that
quick.
anti-magic.
I like.
That's
the
what
fact-
Yami know.
I like
That's
the
why
fact
he
that
always got him at the front
So
line.
why didn't he ever throw his sword to him before then? They could have
Yami,
set up that a lot of different
I
times.
do like the fact that people shit on Kakashi for showing favoritism to Sasuke, but we're not gonna talk about Yami showing favoritism to Asta, and people just fine with it. So yeah, that's cool.
Wait.
Yami pushes all of them.
That man literally pushes the entire group. It's just the fact
he
that
pushed
since
past
Asta,
man.
That's because he's with Asta.
I hear the echoes of Yami, just like yeah.
Talk your shit, Menace. Talk your shit, because they tripping.
I'm tripping.
Okay, hold on. So if we're talking about him specifically showing favoritism to Asta, it's literally because this boy has nothing to fight against. You're talking about the only magicless person fighting in with a bunch of people with magic. So that's why he taught him about the entire concept of
Whoa.
and
The only
understanding
person with
ki.
magic, but has the best counter to magic to beat
This
everybody in the
that's the
field.
only reason why he is
My mom always said favor ain't fair.
This was before the witch unlocked his anti-magic like that.
He had it on. We had it since first episode.
But he was trying to learn just physical skills, though, wasn't he? Wasn't he?
He
always
had the
trying to learn?
physical skills in episode 1. He could wield the
He's been
sword.
working out.
Nobody
That's
could pick up his sword.
Man,
He didn't have
That's
the
neither
anti-magic
here
in
nor
episode
there.
1.
Let's get back on top.
No, he got anti-magic like in episode 60s.
When he had I'm talking about lifting his sword.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's strong. He worked hard for that. What are we talking about?
Man, let's be
This
real.
anti-magic is the only reason why Yami even got him hyped up
That's
like
not true.
that. You need
That's
that.
not true.
I'm
No,
sure
Yami
doing his
literally
thing as a
chose
teacher.
him when
Nah,
he had
Yami saw
failed
that Asa had that
every
dog
test.
like that.
Every test to become a Magic Knight, he failed, and Yami still saw something else in him, and it had nothing to
Yami
do with
took all the
anti-magic.
rejects.
So don't do that.
Yami took all the rejects. You saw that, right?
No,
Look, I don't disagree with
that
you
that
at all.
were
But they had to
different.
have something, because like there was a bunch of rejects that were at the quiz or at the test that he didn't just say, okay, everybody come over
No,
here.
he showed grit. He looked at him and was like, I see myself. He's been an outsider. He saw that he really wanted to become greater. He saw all of that. He had faith in him. And he said, I'm gonna take a shot on you.
Serious?
Man,
are you trying to tell me? It doesn't matter if Yami, as long as Yami did not know that he had anti-magic, which Yami didn't know.
He said, "How the
Anytime
outside?
Yami
Nigga, I
did
had
not
dark
know.
magic, probably the top 5 magics in."
Okay.
Did they do like a little exhibition match where he showed the anti-magic?
Yes.
Say that again.
He knew. He knew.
Wait, say that
He
one
knew.
I'm sorry for getting
Yeah, but I said we gotta get back on top.
Of course.
Yeah, back to transformations. Who's next?
Oldie but a goodie.
Always.
Well, yeah, that was about to be some.
He ain't Jones trash. I don't care what nobody say.
It was 100%.
That shit clean, boy.
Crown was like, I got that shit on there.
I'm about to say Karama, Yusuke John. I really fuck with him. Like he said, he was clean. But that he ain't John. Get that shit out of here.
You want the all eyes on me?
No, they don't trash. And the trash color on top of the green. Like, come on, bro. You take ass Piccolo or Marion, whoever you supposed to be. It was just trash altogether.
I ain't gonna hold you, boy. Like that EA one was rough. Man.
Yeah, that shit
was rough
was
to go
all
through. But as a whole, for the most part, you use transformations are pretty good. Whether it's Bird and Wolf Dude from the Dark Tournament to Guros, like they're pretty good as a whole for the most part. They just got some discipline.
Beast Orb armor. I like them.
I miss with most of them. Most of them are
let's say specifically the eyes on Hiei's body actually work. Would that make his transformation more cool?
No.
Okay, just having eyes all over your body is just weird, bro. I'm sorry. It's not really a lot of ways they can make that make sense.
Spots.
Yeah.
It's just not cool. Bro.
That shit was weird with Donzo too. You know what I'm saying? Where he had all them
Just
eyes
not there.
on his arm.
Yeah, that
I
was
did not
weird.
like Donzo's.
Donzo
And I saw
obsessive.
someone get that tattoo, and I was like, "Oh, what are you doing to yourself?"
That was a wild tat.
Oh my gosh! I actually saw it in a Naruto group. I was like, "Oh my god, it's so gross looking."
She about to get an armful of Sharingans. It's just like it's the move.
Imagine being in bed with that. Ugh.
Make it make sense to me.
So now we turn on Yu Yu Hakusho.
No, we ain't turn on. We just say he ain't had a trash ass. We just say he ain't had a trash ass transformation. That's all we said.
That's why I was never shown again.
Yes, man.
He got showed in the last arc. How about 7 Deadly Sins? Meliodas, Escanor.
Okay.
Okay.
So aside from the wonky proportions, aside from that, if we excuse that, the transformation is cool looking. It's just the way they drew his body in that. But like if he looked like normal Meliodas with that, and maybe just like a little taller and properly proportioned, that would be one of the best transformations in Hunter. I mean, not in Hunter, the Lord, in the 7 Deadly Sins.
That's the more.
7 Deadly Sins, I think it's also hit or miss. It's very hit or miss also with their transformations. Escanor, fine. No problems with it. It's wonderful. Meliodas, it takes some getting used to, but you know, you can mess with it, especially by Demon King Meliodas by the end. They're fine. Like, they're more or less they cool. You get to some of them antagonist transformations.
No.
It gets to be a little rough. Like, I'm sorry, the whole cat thing at the end of the you know what, y'all went too far. You lost me. Like, it just you know, like it's mostly hit or miss throughout half of it. Like, okay, cool. Bond's girlfriend Elaine, they just want to make her evil.
What's Meliodas' brother? Zelda's teachers. Jesus Christ!
Right. Oh, like you know,
I'm not gonna lie. Them two teachers, they had a good transformation. I'm not gonna lie. That joint was pretty solid.
So we just forgot, huh?
No, the one teacher had it. The short, stubby one, he had a good trans. Not that other one. Not the other one. I ain't care for his transformation. The one with the long mustache. I ain't care for that job.
They both were bad.
What? You talking about
the short chubby demon? He got muscular.
The short chubby boy. He got like super diesel, the wings and all that. That shit was tough. Then they turned into the other joint, the horse thing, when they combined.
The fusion was great.
I remember that was dope.
Yeah, the fusion fight just before then you got an old man that just went monster old man and then the other skinny one. I mean, you even had Hendrickson absorbing the gray demon at the halfway through. Like it's just like, you know,
that one ain't
at some points they just went too far. Like it was just hit or miss. Like, you know, y'all went too far with something, man. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, you know, you tried. You tried.
Honestly, most of the demon transformations aren't good. They just look kind of wonky.
Like they tried. Like even King when he went full pompadour like Cool Bar with the butterfly wings, I was like, okay, like you finally grew up. I was like, okay, cool. Like
he said, finally grew up.
I mean, he was a fat man that went to the
But I
key
like
thing.
Kings. I like Kings.
Oh yeah, like,
but I like
King
King's
wasn't bad.
predecessor more. I like King's predecessor.
Gloxiana, whatever.
Yeah.
Gloxiana.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that one.
I can get with it. Just whew.
What about what's the one John? Estarossa when he Mael transformation.
He had like 4 transformations.
Because he had like 4 of them commandments in him. He
I like that Demon King Meliodas transformation with all the commandments. Like where he's in like the white robe. You I kind of fuck with that shit. Like that. Yeah, I kind of fuck with that.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I fuck with that one too.
It just they just went too far sometimes. Well, okay,
But
cool.
I do fuck with the one Estarossa. I do fuck with the one Estarossa one when he had the 4 wings and he had the mask over his head with the long cloak.
When he was Mael.
Yeah, Mael.
Because that one was fine. Then like they went too far and cloned one. Like when you made Demon King Meliodas, his dad took over his body. Okay, cool. I've seen it. Then you did it again with his brothers. Okay, I don't need to see this again. Like, you know, it's fine. We just seen Hulk versus Evil.
Must be nice. We got to do it twice.
Hey, that's what Dragon Ball does with theirs.
Hey.
Well, shit. Hold on. So I want to get Sensei the Syndicate and Watson on this one joint. I'm just saying, was it? Was it hit? Was it miss?
I love this shit. This shit look clean as fuck.
You know
the
what?
man got chainsaws coming out of everywhere. That shit fire.
It's very on the nose. Chainsaw Man. This is what I would picture if someone said, "Oh, nigga uses chainsaw."
Okay, I can't lie.
Great
Like,
job with this.
Chainsaw Man's transformations are good. They are good.
Yeah,
I can't.
especially in the manga, them shits
I can't say they not. They are good. Like we can criticize the story or whatever it be. Their transformations are on point. Like whether it's him, whether it's the gun devil,
Especially
the
that first one.
margaritas. I'm not gonna say things, but the gun devil looks really good.
The guy with the knives, he's fire.
Like I said, they look good.
Man.
They look good. I can't hate on them. They look good.
They look good. But even just the fact that it is actual chainsaws kind of throws me off.
Why?
I accept it. So,
Why did it throw you off?
What
about it throws you
did
off?
you want it to be?
It's the fact that this man literally has, like, he's transformed into chainsaws.
It's the head one, right?
Chainsaw Man.
It's the head chainsaw that throw you off.
It's just what throws me off is that it's chainsaws and it's cool
What did
how
you
he's
want
going
it to?
about
What
it.
did you want him
But
to
That's
do?
what I'm asking.
Chainsaw Man.
What did you expect? Like him to just walk around with chainsaws? Because then that's not really a transformation. That's equipment.
Well, no, I didn't really expect anything. I was open to whatever was going to happen, but I just thought it was just an awkward
I
transformation.
get what you're saying.
Looks good.
Like if you don't know anything about
explain it better
Chainsaw
then.
Man, if you don't know anything about Chainsaw Man, and then after that you hear like chainsaw, and then you see a nigga with a chainsaw coming out of his head and his arms, you know, you could be a little offsetting from it.
I think it could catch you off guard. I think it could catch you off guard if you aren't used to certain things. But I think that this is like the best way to literally give you a Chainsaw Man. Like, and then this is anime where this isn't regular TV shows and stuff where you say Chainsaw Man and he just like wields chainsaws, like you know what I mean? Like,
I was watching one anime where the one character had a gun for a head. I just thought that was awkward too.
You was not gonna want to watch.
No guns, no life. That's what that is.
You ain't gonna watch no more Chainsaw Man, man.
Because what
you
tried to a little awkward. It was just very smooth. So it's just a little different from
You mean to tell me Chainsaw Man has chainsaws on his body?
I ain't gonna lie. That was the
ain't gonna
first
work
thing
for me,
that
bro.
got me intrigued about watching Chainsaw Man, because I didn't know nothing about it whenever like it first started like coming out as being something that's going to be on TV. So when I first heard about someone named Chainsaw Man, I was literally like, it's a motherfucker that's made of chainsaws. Like that's what got me intrigued about wanting to watch the show. Was the fact that it was like, is he literally going to be like a human chainsaw, or is he going to be like half man, like half chainsaw top with like leg man? Like I was thinking all type of wild shit. No, like I'm dead ass. So then when I saw
whatever
the
that
first
show is with the dude,
half chainsaw.
You talk about No Guns, No Life. Where the guy,
that's
like a
it.
normal
I saw
person in his
that.
head,
Yeah,
the
his
gun.
whole head is
Like
gun.
I could have expected that, but like to see his arms be like that too, and he can pull them out of different spots and stuff like that. Like that's so new age, in my opinion. You don't see anything like that, and I think that's what drew people to it, because transformation wise, nobody was just sitting at home like, you know, like how the hell did whoever write that come up with that shit? Like, you know what? I'm a creator, man. And he's gonna have chainsaw arms and come out of his head. And it's gonna be his life.
It also reminded me of Edward Scissorhands. Anytime I see that stuff.
Enough greatness.
And listen,
Edward Scissorhands was not a bad movie.
It really wasn't.
It's great.
It was a good movie.
Tim Burton.
Respectable.
Gotta love him.
Well, you know, Army of Darkness or whatever.
Check out Penis Man on your local website.
I mean, if we're talking about transformations, why not talk about the show of all the transformations? Attack on Titan.
Gang.
Armor Titan to go. I don't care what nobody say. I just like his drawing. His drawing
No,
clean.
Armor Titan is
I fuck with
probably
the-
the best.
I ain't
No,
gonna lie
it
to
is
you.
the
I don't really be feeling Attack on Titan's transformation.
Yeah, the Titans don't hit me like that.
They
I
alright.
don't be feeling like that.
I love them. The only one that's whack to me is between the Cart Titan and the other one that used to belong to old girl and now it belongs to the guy. I never liked the way it looked on her. Actually, I hated the way it looked. Like she was like short and stubby and all that stuff, and it looks
looked like
bad
Golem.
with him.
Okay,
It looks even worse with him. And the Cart Titan is just, it's not visually appeasing, but everything else is really good aside from like probably the crazy ass rumbling, the final form, the Founding Titan, which is just unsettling to look at, but like it's still really cool because it takes over so much space.
I think
Were
I feel
niggas knocking off that Cart Titan?
I think I feel completely the opposite of her, except for the Cart Titan. The Cart Titan is trash. Yeah,
I only like the
mostly
Cart Titan when it got the armor on.
Mostly all the Titans have the same humanoid build, except for the mean-looking Jaw Titan is like a midget. Mostly all of them have the same humanoid build, and they're just gonna be differences based on their abilities for the most part. Armor Titan, clean. Colossal Titan, you just big and you're a skinless human. So it's like I
He's a
don't want to see
colossal
you.
Titan.
I don't want to see you. I don't want to see you
He
at
looked
all.
like a big ass center.
And then the rest of them is just like, man, like the female Titan, you're just the colossal Titan but smaller with hair. I was like, okay, cool. Like, you know, this like I have that. Like,
she had those.
Just most of them. Aaron's regular Titan was nothing special. Like looking back at it, his regular Titan was nothing special. It was just like a regular Titan with green eyes, and we just knew it was him. That was
But the
it.
green eyes made it. Like,
No.
I'm not even gonna lie. Of that, no, it does. And he just looks like he's about that life. Like you look
Like,
at
it
him
was just-
and
we
you
was
look
happy
at the
'cause
Armor Titan when they fight, and you're like, these two niggas is about to go.
We
at it.
knew
It's gonna be a
because
show.
it was
Where's
Aaron.
the
It
popcorn?
wasn't for the green eye. It was because it was Aaron that we was like, we sold because it's
I
Aaron.
disagree.
How
I
it looks,
disagree.
it's just like,
Man, put the picture back up, Cam, so we can just show how
Like,
cool he looks.
It's a black
Then you
and
gonna
white.
look at them.
It's not because it's Aaron. The guy looks
It was because it was Aaron. That's the
No.
reason we was messing with him because it was
disagree.
Aaron.
I disagree.
Like I
I disagree.
We was just like
Because
Aaron.
a lot of people at that point still didn't even like Aaron as a character by the time he had turned into a
Well, we
Titan.
could just do- we
So I
could just
don't
do
think
that. I
that's
mean-
why. He just looks cool.
Yeah, take away the glow and look at the Titan.
He
He's
looks
just
kind of like
Titan.
he looks demonic, and that's one of the things that makes him
No,
look
they look
so
ugly. No,
interesting.
the demonic is because
He
it
looks
looks
interesting.
ugly. I ain't
He
talking
looks
about Aaron so
interesting.
much. I'm talking about the rest of them.
I'm
They look
sorry,
ugly.
he looks interesting.
I say that the Armor Titan looks fire.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, armor is definitely
Yeah,
top
he's
tier.
fired. Yeah, he's
I
fired.
think the Warhammer Titan looks fire.
Yes, very sleek.
Like,
Very
I'm just like, like okay.
I think
really
some
think
of
all
them,
of them
some
but
of them
the
get a pass
last
just
two
because of their abilities.
Are trash.
Like, I'm
I
on the
mean,
ability,
all
but
of
how
them-
they look
The last two
aesthetically.
are trash, but everything else, in my opinion, looks
I'm like,
good.
how they look aesthetically. I'm like,
I'm just saying
I think
Well, they're still people, so of course they have like humanoid shapes, but like, come on, the Beast Titan. And I love that all their names, it's similar to what we were just giving praise to Chainsaw Man. It gave us a literal version of the name. Chainsaw Man, man with chainsaws coming out of him. Beast Titan, it's a nigga that's turned into a beast. Colossal Titan, he's
a
a
regular
Titan,
thing,
but
that's what it is.
colossal.
Yeah, he
The
looked
female
like
Titan.
Bigfoot.
Like, we literally gave it very deliberate and exact iterations.
see, but
visual
that's the
iterations of
problem.
their
Like,
name.
making a real life interpretation of a Chainsaw Man sounds cool. Making a real life version of a female Titan didn't look as cool. As
Hey,
it
Can a
sounds.
man be a
Andy is still one of the
It-
most popular
Randy
He
Titans.
said it did. It did
because of her and for what she did, not because how she looks. It's because of her.
any other takes from Attack on Titan?
Hey,
Or-
can a
You know how I
man be
feel about
a
Attack
female
on Titan.
Titan?
Huh?
Say that again?
Can a man be a female Titan?
No.
Oh man,
I'm just
Probably.
asking. And
No.
so then he would have just boobs when he transformed, and then he would go back and he'd lose them. I'm just
Yeah, they
asking.
explain it.
Okay, I'm just asking.
The Rangers,
No, they
I
explain it.
agree.
A man can't be a
Inuyasha.
female
Wait, who transformed Inuyasha?
Naraku, I guess. Maybe.
Inuyasha?
Oh well, Shishio did. Not Shishio. Shishomaru did to the dog.
oh,
I guess.
Wolf.
Because Naraku was just all
like
over the
17
place.
forms.
Yeah, he was all over the place.
I mean, speaking of Gong, I mean,
Gone.
Are we jacking his transformation?
Oh, I'm finna hate so hard. Nope.
Transformation
I'm finna
basic
hate
as hell.
so hard.
One of the most
No.
basic transformations ever in anime.
There really wasn't all that.
All he did
All he did was send us up to the future. That's all he did. He became
all
his
he
future
did
self.
was grow taller, his shorts got smaller, and his shirt ripped. That was it.
Literally that.
Top down.
But
It's nothing special.
But with the transformation, his whole tone changed, and I think that's what makes it
Yeah, the crop.
so interesting. It changed the whole tone of the anime when you saw him like that. Yeah, his outfit looks ridiculous because he basically outgrew it, but there was something very intense about it.
Nah, I'm with you. The
Especially when you
meaning
see
of
him
it.
like that.
I'm with you. The meaning of it was good. The look was just he just grew up. It's like, okay,
Even when he's like in
He
that
didn't
black
have
and
a
white
haircut.
form
It looks
that we
all
just
cool
saw,
while
y'all
it's
didn't like
still in
that?
the black and white.
But that was like the rage
That black and
face.
white form is cool.
Yeah, but
That was the
moment it
rage
fades away
face.
and
That
get
was
the
more
color.
good.
You're like,
A
oh,
bit.
You're like,
nigga in the crop top.
and some Daisy Dukes.
I agree. When he goes into the black and white form, it's the best version. But
right.
Yeah.
That was more for just television purposes. Like, it's just the rage look that they symbolized, but it wasn't really him. When we saw really him, we was like, oh, cool, this good. Oh.
Oh, he just grew up. Oh, okay.
Was there any other transformations that was prolific?
I think UP had one. I think.
You about to Yu-Gi-Oh? There we go.
Oh, we talking
No,
about Hunter
UP.
Hunter or just overall?
Oh.
I'm talking about UP. He had a transformation.
Oh,
didn't he?
UP. Man, we're talking about when he went Centaur mode? Oh. My boy UP like, you know what? I'm gonna get smart. I'm gonna get smarter and everything. I mean, I do like Killer was, it's not much, lightning.
Godspeed form. Yeah,
I'm cool with
I
that.
actually don't like the Godspeed as much. I don't like his hair. It's disproportionate to the way it's something off about it.
It's discharge. It's pure discharge. It's just shocked.
It just looks a little.
He looked like a Super Saiyan.
Great value Super Saiyan.
How is
He was Super
everything?
Saiyan 1.
You know what? I'm pretty sure Hunter x Hunter came out before the Super Saiyan transformation.
It probably did, but
so that's why I'm like, why does everything go back to the original?
I think it did.
The Hunter x Hunter came out in '99 or '98.
But Dragon Ball's been out since the 80s. Well, at least OG Dragon Ball.
Dragon Ball, but we're talking about the Super Saiyan transformation, which did
Oh, we about to find out what year he went Super Saiyan.
Like 92 though.
What?
I think DBZ been out since like 92, 93.
Yeah, but the Super Saiyan transformation did not happen until 1992.
I think it happened in like 95.
The Super
happened,
Saiyan transformation.
91.
Yep, 91 in the manga.
I was about to say.
Damn. So please believe they didn't probably inspired a lot. 91 in the manga when that first came out.
Yeah, but when did Hunter x Hunter's manga start?
I know it was in the 90s, and Hunter x Hunter ain't that old. I can tell you that. Let me see.
It's old enough.
1998.
I'm about to say that.
Like I said, Kilo went Super Saiyan 1.
Oh, he's waiting for that. He's waiting for that.
I love when niggas trying to timestamp niggas' transformations. But the OGs, you gotta go to the OGs before he log off. I mean, come on.
Oh,
yeah, it was released in 98.
The Queens.
You gonna wait?
The Queens.
Iconic, that's what Super Saiyan
Iconic.
You're gonna sit there and wait till I'm done.
When it comes to fashion and with transformations, of course, if it's not Ichigo, it's Sailor Moon.
I mean, they definitely got the clean flashiness. I'm not gonna hold you there.
They got it.
They got the clean flashiness. I'm not gonna hold it.
No,
Hey, have y'all seen Superman,
Sailor
the new one
Moon.
that they have, and how he kind
Me
of
and
does
the
like a
goat.
Sailor Moon?
Yeah,
transformation?
my adventure with Superman.
The Gundams?
Yeah.
Well, the Gundams.
They're not bad, actually.
Are we talking about
They're really good.
transformations like when they suits got changed midway through for like Gundam Wing, for example? Because I mean, like, the Wing Zero version in the movie with the angel wings is beautiful. So like, are we talking about that, or are we talking about like Unicorn Gundam where he actually charges up and transforms?
Oh, now we turn on Digimon transformation.
That's too many.
What about Natsu's transformation?
Now we turn on what else? Tokyo.
I mean, Digimon and Pokemon will probably crap on everything here if we pick out some of
Digimon is
these.
fashion everything, to be honest.
I think about Natsu joint didn't really change, did he?
Natsu did change. He has like a dragon scale type form.
Oh yeah, Dragon Force.
Or Mewtwo, or Mew.
The Dragon Force thing? Yeah.
Real quick, I'm sorry, Holly Sensei. What was your transformation? Is just stuck in your head? Is just like I know you mentioned Tokyo Ghoul and Digimon. I mean
Tokyo Ghoul.
But what's the transformation just stuck in your head? It's just like
from anything transformation.
From anything.
He said anything, boy. Let's get it.
Anything. One of my favorite transformations is on Claymore when Claire finally, turned into her yokai form. So that's one of my favorites.
Very, very. Yeah, we need to bring back underrated episode. Underrated.
Yeah, Claymore is
definitely up there.
Underrated.
Claymore freezing.
Also, any Gen equipped on my. I mean, they all look fire.
Yes.
Yeah, they do. They do. I'm sorry.
Sinbad got. I mean, shit. We might talk about Gilgamesh a little.
Not the Fate series.
Oh yes, let's
talk
about the Fate
series. Is crazy.
Love it.
But Evolution, Mari Hudson. What's the transformation that's stuck in your head?
I gotta give a shout out to the transformation. I'm probably going. I would say Asta, but I don't want to just necessarily go to Asta. I mean, it's I want to say Yuno's transformations in Black Clover are actually pretty clean.
When he fought Real,
when we started, that's where it started. When we first out with Real, it's like, okay, you got swag. I see you now. And then by now in the manga, it's just okay, you a king. I give you props. Okay? That looks nice.
Whip out the star magic for one time.
Plot armor got to follow some Deuteragonist / main characters at some point. So
you got the 4-star Greymoor, or you from royalty? Oh, you're actually a friend.
Yeah, you get it mid battle when you get thrown through a wall. Oh, I can do this now. You know what? Let me just.
Ebony Moonbeam, a transformation just stuck in your head.
Well, aside from Sailor Moon, obviously, I would probably say. No, I'm not probably gonna say. It's definitely for me the owl in Tokyo Ghoul.
Okay.
It's one of my favorite aspects of Tokyo Ghoul. Like anything involving the cognates and stuff, but the way how eerie the owl looks, and he's big, but he has like all these different powers. It's one of my favorite transformations because he does major damage when he's like that.
Sensei the Syndicate.
All right, it's not an anime, but it's still a damn good transformation. Anything on Beast Wars? They had some fire ass transformation.
Which one? Chitara. Chitara. Cheetor.
Yeah.
What was the trade? Rat Trap. What was the trading nigga?
Rap. There was Rap Trap.
What was the trading nigga?
Was good.
He had blocks.
Raptor. I think it was.
Then Dinobot turned good. He turned good, right? He's bad. He turned good.
He was like, yeah, y'all niggas ain't doing what y'all supposed to. So then
that movie was horrendous, but
they didn't even show them for like they only transform one time. So
shout out to Beast Wars.
Yeah, rough to watch, but we have good
Red Cut Watson. What's the transformation stuck in your head?
I'm sure most of y'all would know, but SSJ4. I think that's where they should have based all of these. Yeah, that's the one I really like a lot out of a lot of the transformations I've seen. Other than Ichigo shit, but SSJ4.
I like how.
Do you like Gogeta or Vegito better?
Gogeta.
Thank you. I was finna say.
I'm fair enough. Isekai Keen with transformation stuck in your head.
Now we turn on Vegito. That's crazy.
I'll go something a little older. From S. Cryed.
Yes. You in the closet for that one.
Think about that.
Okay. Listen, full alter form at the end. Listen, that shit was crazy because it was always the arm, but when it got further, I'm like,
Kazuma is that boy. Dang, Skippy. I forgot all about S-Cry. I might go back and watch it.
Shout out to S-Cry. Another underrated gym.
Whichever one is called.
Menace. transformation is stuck in your head?
For me, I'm gonna go Choji's butterfly transformation in the end of OG Naruto during the Sasuke retrieval arc. Because there was so many elements about that shit that made that shit peak, man. Like, not just the fact that he's already thinking to himself, if I take this red pill, I know I'm gonna die, but he understands that he has to make sure that his teammates finish on with the mission. It's his job to stop this current member of the Sound Force right here. And when he takes it, it's not even the fact that he just aesthetically looks different, like he's skinny, but he clearly can tell that like his mentality is different as well. Like this boy is all about the fucking business. And once he gets done and then kind of just like reminisce over the fact that while he looks different, you know, he finally remembers what his dad told him. He finally got friends now. Like, you know, he really understands like what it means to have companions and all that shit. Like, I gotta go with Butterfly Children, man. That shit really hit hard.
Yeah, that was good.
Philly Amy Bull.
Come on, old school Joe. Broken Warriors. Every time them niggas transform, they had a photo shoot at the end of every session. Look at the end of it again. They had a photo shoot.
Pose.
Yeah, they had a photo shoot.
Shot Rolling Warriors. He said the Super Nerd transformation is stuck in your mind.
Bobo the Chiggler. And Bobo.
Come on.
The absurdity.
I've never even heard of that. I can't even lie.
Shit.
Don't waste your time. Don't go looking for it either. Don't waste your time. Don't go looking for it.
Do it. You have to experience for yourself.
Don't be under the influence of any drug or alcohol when you watch that show.
No, that is right. That's way
that might make it better though. That might make it better.
No.
Go on and grab your pen and enjoy the ride.
Before it was JoJo's Adventures, it was Bobo.
When somebody beating you up with nose hairs, that's all you need to know. Like, what the fuck?
Easy.
Can I tell y'all this before we end? Because we were talking about like throwback anime. Now that I've finally caught up with One Piece, I have finally made it to Monster, and y'all.
Hey, that boy,
Oh my god!
That boy Johan.
I love Johan. Yo, this shit is crazy. I was up till like 7 a.m. watching it last night.
That boy Johan though.
Because I kept trying to catch it. I kept trying to find it for years and I couldn't find it. And then at one point I found it on YouTube. But then I couldn't get back to it because they kept taking it off of YouTube. But then when they finally dropped it on Netflix, I was watching One Piece, so I had to choose. And I was like, One Piece.
I transformated and stuck in my head is my boy, Big Cloud, the Liger Zero. We getting our ass whipped. I'm going
to New Century Zero. Let's get it. Get that Liger Zero Jaeger.
Man, this nigga whooping my ass. Yo, put some armor on me, dog.
Zero Jaeger on point.
Got the Liger. You got to get Zero Snyder. You know what I mean, for shooting niggas. We got the X Jaw.
The Panzer.
And then we got to shoot a nigga down. You got the red joint, the orange joint. But
so the green one was to shoot people, the red one was for the blades, and the blue one was the joint that made you super fast. I remember that.
Why is Zoe so fire?
Speaking of transformation, one thing we should totally rate the Power Rangers a series one day.
Now listen, we are in the midst of fantasy football, so I feel as though we should bring this topic back. I think we should draft anime shows. I think we gotta get back into drafting anime shows part 2.
That'd be pretty dope.
Who has the best streaming service? So you're drafting 10 animes, and who, based on the shows you draft, who will have the best streaming service? We did it before. I think I won before, but
I'm gonna be all you niggas.
Everybody gonna think
I think it was Mamre that won last time.
Thank you.
I think it was Mamre that won last time.
Thank you.
That is the next one. So you have to show up next week.
You just went on mute.
Did you mute yourself? You cheated.
No,
next week for the draft.
The USB on the mic. But you draft your show, you get 10 shows. So just like we might do a salary one. Like that's kind of spicy, but we got a bunch of people in here, so I think we maybe just do a snake draft. So, we
it
all
doesn't
know.
matter what genre, what time period, nothing.
We're gonna put a bunch. Actually, I still got it in the notes. Actually, so
You got the list we had from before.
Like, is there a time frame, like a year to a year? Is there
No,
a genre, or is it just a free
Do you get the whole like Dragon Ball series, or you just get Dragon Ball?
You
Z?
get the whole thing.
Oh yeah. Now I remember this. I remember this now.
Wait, so like if you choose Dragon Ball as one of yours, you get the whole series?
So,
let's
just say you draft first, and you like, I'm taking Dragon Ball. You get Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super, Dragon Ball GT. You get all the Dragon Balls.
I bet you everybody gonna try to grab JJK now and watch.
So
first time I picked up JJK. I bet you everybody gonna try to pick that up this time. Watch.
We all know the first round is gonna be Dragon Ball, One Piece, Naruto, Bleach. We all know that first round. Once we get in round 4, that shit's gonna be
them struggles. Once you got round 4.
Where is the episode for the first time y'all did this? So
hold on. Let me. I actually got the pictures for.
We did that for anime and we did it for cartoons. Boy, when I tell y'all, them struggles came about from round 4.
Yo, the cartoon one was a struggle.
Oh yeah.
So we actually, the last time we did it, we did a pricing. So the $1 was Prison School, Bloodseed, Railgun, Way of the House Husband, Samurai Harem. Yeah, right. Skate to Infinity. $2 was Full Metal Panic, Spice and Wolf, Cardcaptor Sakura, Astro Boy, Desert Punk, Cells at Work, iShield 21. Like, we was really struggling. We was getting down to them $2 ones. We was
Railgun is an easy $1.
So $3 was Yasuke, Bamboo Blade, Samurai Deeper, Platoon.
Why Yasuke $3?
Made in Abyss, Plunderer, No Gun, No Life, Samurai 7. That was $3. But we're not gonna do it. We might do a pricing one. I don't know. $4 was Cyborg 009, Gungrave, Get Backers, Flint the Detectives, Tanya. Record of Ragnarok, that was a part-timer, Gangsta, B-Star. So it's getting better. $5 was Megalobox, Soul Eater, ReZero, Steins Gate, Big O, Akudama Drive, Shaman King, Wolf's Reign, Overly Cautious Hero, Darwin's Game. So you see he's getting better and better.
Oh shit, Darwin's getting good.
$6 was
$6
Tenichi, Ninja Scroll, Black Lagoon, Trigun, Goblin Slayer, D Great Man, Rise of Heroes, Ash Bell, Erase my Up 100. You can imagine the $7. Sword Art Online, Tokyo Ghoul, Fairy Tail, Saint Seiya, Fate, the whole Fate series. It's the whole entire Fate.
Oh yeah, that's the joint I grabbed last time.
Boards, Ranking the Kings, High School of the Dead. $8 was a steal. I mean, $8.
We might have to go back through some of the prices too before we do this.
We can do prices. I got them all here. Evangelion, JJK, Inuyasha, Toriko, Black Clover, My Hero, Fist of North Star. $9 was all taken. It was Yu Yu Hakusho, Death Note, Attack on Titan. Studio Ghibli was $9, so you get all the Studio Ghibli library.
Damn.
So we was getting spicy with that one. Full Metal Alchemist, Yu-Gi-Oh, Berserk, Afro Samurai, Digimon, Gungrave. I'm not Gungrave. Gundam. You get the whole Gundam library.
That's
Demon Slayer, Gurren Lagann, Cowboy Bebop. $10 is obviously One Piece, Naruto, Dragon Ball, Bleach, Pokemon. If you pick Pokemon, you get all the Pokemon library. That's why it's $10. Sailor Moon, you get all the Sailor Moon library.
Oh.
So if y'all want to do pricing, we can do pricing. If y'all just want to do a snake draft, we can do a snake draft. I'm just saying.
Yeah, we can do either 1 through 10 or we
Snake
can do
draft,
prices.
snake
where
draft
you
it
have.
is.
I mean, snake draft probably go
I want to do
faster.
pricing. So
Yeah.
pricing, I think pricing, we had like $100.
Pricing
We
gonna
had
take too long.
pricing.
Pricing
takes
was
too long,
mad.
so we had to do math with that. Just do snake draft. It'd be easy.
Yeah, snake draft might be pretty cool.
But depending on how many people we have on here.
No, this should be the thing. We had 10 people. That's a 10-man, so we good.
Okay.
So y'all just got all the days. Y'all got to show up next week, and then we'll be good to go. Like I said, if you pick Studio Ghibli, you get the whole Studio Ghibli library. If you pick Pokemon, you get all Pokemon. You get if you pick Sailor Moon, you get all Sailor Moon, Dragon Ball, and so on.
It comes down to who gets the first 5 picks. That's pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
The
So
first 5 picks.
now the real question is, how do y'all?
So how do y'all do this?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what I was like. How do y'all? Yeah, what order is this?
Well,
Is it just random? Like Choose a number.
Listen, the thing is, if y'all are guaranteed to show up next week, we do draft in order right now.
I'm definitely there.
You'll do that live right now?
He'll assign you a number from 1 to 9 and then just do a random as a number.
A lot of times, like if you go on like the thing where you do the actual like draft chart, it'll literally just randomize all our names in the order. So like we don't even need to try to figure that out right now.
I mean, we can figure it out. I got a D100 dice system right now. You just do highest or lowest.
You just need to guarantee people are gonna be here.
It just well, if you're guaranteed to show up, yeah, I just need to know that right now.
Yeah, I'll be here.
I've only missed one episode since being here.
I'm off Wednesdays again, so I'm free.
Are you good to show up?
Yay.
I gotta check my work schedule because I might be closing that day. If I'm closing, I can't, but if I'm not, I'm there.
We would offer him his spot. So we could get drafted in order right now. Who wants to go first in the dice rolls?
I'll go first. Fuck it.
I'm sure gonna say I do.
I got my notebook and I got a pen. It's a D100, so you got a good chance, you know. Oh, we're going back to drafting shows. Can I not get hoed? That's all I ask.
I don't want to hear that from you. Just don't be mad when we win over here.
All right, Holly Sensei, you're going first. 17.
Let's go. Last pick, baby.
So the order is like who gets the
last pick
number?
isn't bad because he gets a back-to-back. So
so what does this mean? Say that again, Monterey.
I'm saying so it's the highest numbers, you know.
Highest number gets to go first, lowest number gets to go last. So
okay,
are you going next?
Yeah, I go. Sure.
Damn.
Seriously?
Everybody got 91?
Yes. It's only at 100.
Oh, here we go again.
Hey, I'm just saying.
Here we go again.
If I get number one pick, you know what's coming to me.
Is the guy keen?
Just saying.
Second to last. Bad, it's not good either. But
man, if I get it, you know what's coming to me.
As long as I get top 4, top 5, I'm chilling.
Menace is on you. Or do you want to pass your turn?
All right, let's run.
44.
Okay.
All right, so it's in the middle so far.
Respectable.
You get top 3. That's all I need, God. That's all I need.
Everything Moonbeam is on you. 17. So,
17.
Did you do that?
How we feeling about
I don't
17?
ever
A re-roll or?
Let's re-roll them.
I can say just do it at the end.
All right, we'll do it then. She got 17.
But that way you just do it between Hollywood and her.
Watson.
Let's get it.
33. Respectable.
Hey.
Right now.
That man down there. Cracking his
We not letting you win again. We not letting you win again.
34.
So I'm beating Watson.
Hey, finish you in there.
I'm about to finish out.
Come on, God, 99.
Philly Enemy Boy, you're up next. Respectable, 72.
Ooh, number 2.
Well, we got with the Cam. We got with the Cam to roll himself.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Cam.
He waited for himself.
I might get old. 39. That's not great. It's not.
All right, so y'all know what's going off the board first. Y'all already know what's gone.
72.
Y'all already know what's gone.
Hollywood. Oh, ladies first. I mean, every movie odds or evens.
Evens.
All right. So, Ebony Moonbeam officially has the last pick. We get
Oh, yeah, go ahead. Nope.
we got to do Geekster. My bad. Well, you still got the last pick, but let's see if Geekster even showing up.
I guess we'll just put the 10th person, whoever that happens to be.
Well, the 10th
That
person
is so trash. I fucking hate y'all.
10th person got 62. So I mean, if Geekster, well, I know Geekster gonna
shit.
So the 10th person got the second pick. That's wild.
Third.
No, you got the third pick. I got the fourth pick now.
All right, so Monterey got his first pick with 91.
Sexism, I said.
Y'all know what's going off the board, so it's cool.
Don't let him get the big 3 again like last time. He got 2 of the 3 last. No, we're not doing that.
My Philly Anime Boy got second pick.
I hope half of y'all don't show up
pick.
next week.
Hold on.
What the fuck? How did I get 7?
Dennis got the 4th pick.
What was the point of me doing odds or evens? What was that about?
To see which one got the higher pick between you and Holly. Both of y'all had 17.
I got the 5th pick, which is disgusting.
So I got a low number. That means I get a lower pick.
Watson.
Trust me, it's not any worse than me.
Watson has the 6th pick.
No, I got the 6 because I got he got 33 and I got 34.
I got 39. Yeah, Sensei. And then Watson.
So I got 7.
Yeah, you got the 7.
See how they do me on this show, y'all.
Let me go ahead and make my
list.
Okay,
so it went in reverse. Okay. I'm being dumb.
Chris, and then Ashley. All right, the draft is set. I got the 5th pick. That's probably going to get me maybe Naruto.
9th pick. I'm winning it all.
Listen,
Every movie you got the last pick, but you get back-to-back picks, so you can go JJK Black Clover on the last pick. That's pretty good.
Now that back-to-back pick, low key, might come in your favor.
It be coming close, man.
You just gotta do it right. So I mean, that's it for us. Roundtable. You know, follow the Blerd Cartel, Facebook, IG, Spotify, TikTok, Twitch, all that stuff. Holly Sensei, you got an interview tomorrow. What it sound like?
Definitely interview tomorrow. DJ Taylor Senpai on the podcast. Yeah, come through.
We had him on Baychan at the Dark. He's a cool dude, good guy, official DJ of DreamCon. So,
yes, sir. But yeah,
all right, Hudson, make it make sense. I guess you're talking about Steve Harvey this week, and
we already hit on Steve Harvey last week. Otherwise, we'll say he said we good, but y'all already know. One Piece live action comes out tomorrow. We will be talking about it, reviewing it, all make it make sense. Y'all already know, breaking it down. Will it be trash? Will it be the treasure? We will see.
And don't forget Shibuya arc tomorrow also.
Oh, it's
Tomorrow's gonna be a good day.
Man.
So yeah, make it make sense. Saturdays 8 p.m. Check them out. Isaac Hakeem, you got your show starting sooner than later. So I mean, where we can find you at?
Find me at Isaac Hakeem on TikTok and on YouTube and on Twitter. Like I said, come talk shit, especially about the One Piece live action. I'll be there. Replying to all tweets. Like, come on.
Is your new show premiering tonight or
Friday?
Fridays. All right, check him out. Subscribe to him. It's Guy Keem on all streaming platforms, and we're here to support. Menace, besides being on Fridays, Friday night, we got a pack show Friday. So what you got going on TikTok? Or you just talking shit?
Hey, I do that every day, man. But you a fan of anime? Come watch on Saturday, man. Play Shorts Anime. Oh my God, we about to get into something nasty because last week we had Jalopy on, and this boy was talking some of the nastiest shit I've ever heard in my entire life, saying that Sarada absolutely obliterates Madara and Kaguya. Oh no, yeah. Oh, we just getting started.
Jalopy is so ridiculous.
You said what?
What was I?
Sarada. He said Sarada. Time skip Sarada obliterates Madara and Kaguya, and we're talking about Ten Tails Madara and Kaguya.
What was I?
Hey, you. I don't know, man. This shit was nasty. Then he's talking about how. Then he said that Boruto, like time skip Boruto, is currently right now one of the strongest New Gen characters, and there's no question about that. Oh no, like this, I'm being so dead ass. Like this shit was trifling.
Damn, Sharon Bancho man knows this, but all right, that's fair.
No, yeah. So if you want to watch a whole panel, just eviscerate your lobby, join in Saturday.
The name is just crazy enough, though. I mean,
I'm gonna have to be in the comments somewhere. Like, what is this, man?
Ebony Moonbeam with the last pick in the draft season, but it could go good. I listen. A lot of people like last pick in fantasy football draft, so don't think it was a bad thing. I think it was a good thing. Draft smart. That's all you gotta do.
Yeah.
Where you can find you at?
You can find me at Ebony_Moonbeam on everything TikTok, Twitch, Instagram, and Facebook. You can also find me on Sundays for Waifu Views. We have a show this weekend on Sundays at 8. We also have a Facebook page now, so you can find us there. At some point, we're going to have a YouTube page up, but
This week,
our
this
producers,
week.
okay, our producer said it. So, but I was going to say something else. Oh, we are starting this new thing where once a month we cover a older anime, so anything that's not currently this season or last season. So we're going to be talking about Akudama Drive. We're going to be reviewing that and also talking about a couple of different things that have been affected back then due to COVID, as well as still now, because COVID is very much still real overseas. So it's going to be a good show. Tune in. And yeah, I can't wait to see you guys. I'm going to try and jump on somebody's One Piece convo.
Watson _ the great.
I'm looking for you.
Yes, sir. You can find me there, YouTube and or TikTok. Again, I'm doing videos, basically experiments on how to get to 1K at this point. But you know, check me out there. Basically the shorts I put on YouTube are from TikTok. That's what I'm doing. Again, if you need a DJ or an AV guy, holla at me.
Block parties, PowerPoint presentations.
Let me know. Got you.
Yeah, I see my sword.
Fantasy football party. Orgies. I don't know if you need it for that, but maybe. Sensei the Syndicate.
Maybe I could do DreamCon.
The orgy part.
Speak for yourself.
Yeah, orgy part threw me. Yeah, so Blerd Syndicate, we have different things that we got going on. We got different reviews coming up for Ahsoka. We got one we're doing still the D&D with like an all black cast. So we had a black dungeon master. We all played. My character's name was Leroy the Death Shepherd, and so you know it was a good little time. So we have like the second episode coming out on that. We also have just a bunch of like shorts that are coming out and things from different cons where you know some of our members went and talked to people. So check us out.
I have a question for you. Are you ever going to do a show where y'all kind of like show people how to play it? Because I've always wanted to learn, but it always seems like something I'm going to have to visually.
Oh no, so
experience.
well the thing is like most of us hadn't played, so like this is a whole thing where like the dungeon master is really kind of walking us through and talking to us, so we understand kind of what's going on and what's happening, and so it's kind of like an educational one at the same time. Us being black people, we got to put our spin on it, so that's what makes it really, really fun from that point.
I'm gonna check it out then.
Hey. They're follow everybody on all streaming platforms. Follow them on their socials. Friday Night Year, we talk about everything, and then all in preview, payback preview, and then 10v10 AEW versus WWE. So we do that Fridays at 8. Minutes will pull up. Hopefully, Blerd Syndicate will pull up. Anybody else will pull up, talk wrestling. But we're out of here. Enjoy yourselves, enjoy your draft positions, and think about what y'all want to do, what show you want to draft,